Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today P.R.O.V filed an 8K and they are making some key leadership changes that could signal a shift. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. The company just brought on a new board member and a new chief lending officer, and we are going to break down what that means for Provident Financial Holdings. Provident Financial Holdings, the parent company of Provident Savings Bank, has announced some significant changes to its leadership team. This filing, an 8K, is basically a way for public companies to report major events that shareholders should know about right away. The big news here is that Donovan P. Turns, who is already the president and chief executive officer of both the holding company and the bank, is now also joining the boards of directors for both entities. He is filling a vacancy left by the passing of director William E. Thomas back in April of 2026. This appointment is effective the 23rd of July 2026, and Mr. Turners will serve until the company's annual stockholder meetings in 2027 and 2026 for the bank. Mr. Turners has been with the company since November of 2000, starting as Senior Vice President and Chief Financial Officer, and has steadily moved up, taking on roles like Chief Operating Officer and Corporate Secretary before becoming CEO in January 2024. Alongside Mr. Turners' board appointment, the bank has also brought in Michael S. Van Stockum as its new Senior Vice President and Chief Lending Officer. Mr. Van Stockum is a seasoned professional with over 40 years of experience in various aspects of lending, including commercial, multifamily, construction, and SBA loans. He also has expertise in loan administration, underwriting, regulatory compliance, and credit management. He joined Provident Savings Bank in 2007 and has been taking on more responsibilities, most recently serving as Vice President, Commercial Real Estate Loan Administrator, and Community Reinvestment Act Officer. The filing also notes that there are no family ties between Mr. Van Stockum and any current directors or executive officers, and he has not been involved in any transactions with the company that would need to be reported as a related party transaction. This report was signed off by Donovan P. Turns himself, who is listed as the President and Chief Executive Officer and Principal Executive Officer. This indicates that these leadership changes are officially in effect as of the date of the filing. The timing of these appointments, coming after the death of a director and with a new chief lending officer stepping in, suggests a move to solidify leadership and potentially steer the company in a new direction. Looking at Provident Financial Holdings outside of this filing, they are a regional bank with a market capitalization of about $108 million and a price-to-earnings ratio of 18.5. They have around 95 employees. Recent news highlights include the announcement of their quarterly cash dividend of $0.14 per S-share, which is always a positive sign for investors, and there is also anticipation for earnings growth based on some analyst expectations. Key institutional holders like Dimensional Fund Advisors and Raffles Associates maintain significant stakes, suggesting that larger investors see value in the company. Now, what does this all mean? Bringing the CEO onto the board is a common move to ensure leadership alignment with governance. The appointment of a new chief lending officer, especially one with extensive experience like Mr. Van Stockum, is crucial for a bank. Lending is the core business, and having strong leadership in this area can drive growth and manage risk effectively. Given that the company announced a quarterly dividend and there are positive whispers about earnings, these leadership changes could be aimed at building on existing momentum. What I am actually looking for is how this new lending leadership will impact the bank's loan portfolio and its overall profitability in the coming quarters. The risk I'm watching is whether these changes are proactive or reactive to any underlying issues within the lending division. And the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. All the tools are in the description.